How do I not see that pawn's hanging? I don't see that the queen is hanging. Like, what am I looking at?
What are their names? And he goes, they don't have names, they're dogs, which I thought was great. I actually thought it was interesting. Because, right, like, yes, that's a little extreme, but I understood what he meant. I'm like, right. My grandfather said there were dogs in his house, but he didn't barely know the names. Okay? And I'm not saying you shouldn't love your dogs, and he remembered one or two of the dogs' names, but it's like, we've gotten to a point now where even the dogs want to know what's going on with these freaks that are taking them everywhere. Even the dogs are like, why am I on a plane? Like, you know, dogs should be on a plane like once in their life. They're like, oh, this dumb cunt just got a job in Phoenix. So I gotta fly. I'm flying to Phoenix because the fucking bitch who adopted me broke up with her boyfriend. I got her, and she just got a job there. I don't know, she's doing something for baseball spring training. She's really fucking, she's a whore. And now I gotta fly to Phoenix with her, but that's it. Then I get dropped off, then I'm done. The dog shouldn't have Delta Sky Miles. Like, it should be enough. Like, they shouldn't be on every flight. People that impose, like, people that act like it's not an imposition to have, like, what if everyone brought their dog? Does anyone think like that? Like, what if all people were to bring their dogs to the restaurant, the outdoor restaurant, and every single dog is there? I mean, doesn't anyone think that that might potentially lessen the experience for people if we just constantly, I'm walking over your dog, I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, can't people understand how deeply selfish it is, and that this unhealthy, reliance that they have on this animal is like really, it's kind of disturbing to a lot of people that they can't do anything without this dog. And I'm not saying you shouldn't love your dog, but like, cut it out. Like, cut it out. I'm a single person without children. You can be alone. There's a dignity in just not trying to force an animal.
Oh man, I'm just playing so bad. I gotta get a win on the board. I gotta get back 1800. Like, what am I doing?
To solitude.
I'm just so bad, man. Just so
There's a dignified way to do it. I've eaten in restaurants alone. I've seen other people do it. There's a real dignity to not carrying in your fur baby or whatever disgusting name you have for the dog. I'm not saying you shouldn't love a dog. I'm not saying the dog shouldn't be part of your life. I'm not saying you can't love it like a child, although it's not, but I'm not saying you can't. I don't care what you do in your private life. Get it out of the restaurant, is my point. There's a dignity in learning to be alone, especially at certain points in your life. You actually have to learn to be alone. People right now, because of phones and adopted pets and group text, like, no one's ever alone with their thoughts. Everybody, the amount of people, I got out of every group text, by the way. The amount of people I know that have 19 group texts constantly buzzing in their phone where they cannot have a single solitary thought without it being co-opted and corrupted by 5 other people. It's insane to me. You need to learn how to be alone with your thoughts in this world. And I know it's not nice, because many of those thoughts are negative, because life is negative sometimes. But you're never going to have any meaningful breakthroughs in your life if you can't shut off the noise of the group text or the internet, or you can't go anywhere without a dog. Now listen, there's exceptions to this. You go to the bakery, you sit down with coffee, you got a dog. I'm not a Nazi about this. I'm saying, more often than not, in an outdoor restaurant, we just don't need your animal. And I'm saying that, like, people need to learn. One of the things I've seen that it's actually kind of disturbing is people just don't know how to be alone anymore and be chill. They don't know how to chill when they're alone. They're either creepy, or they're sad looking, or they look like they need help. Be alone. Just be there, like, yeah, the dog's at home. I was hungry. I came out to have, now then there's the people that are going to work, the couples that bring a dog. That's it. The only people I feel bad for in this scenario are the lonely motherfuckers who come into the dog If you are a group with a dog, burn in hell. A burn in hell. If you're a couple with a dog, fuck off. The only people I'm even trying to relate to here and reach are the lonely people who feel like being with a dog helps them deal with being lonely. Those are the only people I'm trying to talk nicely to here. The groups of people that bring dogs in should be turned away. I'm only trying to reach the lonely people who think that just because they're alone, they are, like, I don't know, conspicuous, they stand out, or it's just better to have a dog. I'm just more comfortable with my dog here with me. I just don't, you need to learn to be by yourself. You need to learn to fly on a plane without the dog.
All right.